Alright, hey guys, what's going on? This is Christopher here, of course, and Mikey also here. Today we have another script reading of two very bad scripts. Oh yeah! Alright, so today we have Batman and Robin, the Lego series that I was making back in 2013 into 2014. That is obviously not getting continued. And alright, so we have episode 3, which is Ice Cold Heart, and episode 4, No, I'm Batman. If I had to guess, I'd say episode 3 is better than episode 4, but we'll see. But I'm pretty sure episode 4 is going to be absolutely the worst thing you've ever heard. I hope it is, but I hope you haven't heard anything worse than this. But anyways, alright, here we go. So we're going to just dive right in. So, Batman and Robin, episode 3, Ice Cold Heart, was written back in 2013, I believe. I actually made this one. It took a lot because my program that I was using at the time kept on crashing and getting corrupted and stuff, so it took forever to make this video. And honestly, it wasn't worth it. But, yeah, it's there on YouTube if you want to see it. I wouldn't recommend it, but, yeah. Anyways, so this script is 7 pages and it is 959 words. Yes. Alright, it starts at Mr. Freeze's lair. Mr. Freeze is at his desk working on some chemical concoction. His wife is frozen in a tube. And then Mr. Freeze says, "You'll be cured soon enough, my darling." Henchman 1 walks in. Henchman 1 says, "Mr. Freeze, sir, did you read this morning's paper?" And then Mr. Freeze says, "Why are you bothering me?" Henchman 1 says, "Sir, I think you might want to have a look at the front page." And then Mr. Freeze says, "All right. This better be good." Mr. Freeze looks at the paper. "Ha ha ha. Yes, this is perfect. Gotham Museum has a new diamond display. Get the henchman ready. We are picking up some diamonds." Notice how many times he says diamonds there. He says it twice. It's kind of weird how he does it. It's like, "Diamonds, let's go get some diamonds." Yeah, did I mention the diamonds? And then henchman 1 says, "You got it, boss." And then the title sequence. I'm going to be honest, that's a weird spot to put the title sequence. I mean, nothing is really happening. You just have, like, Mr. Freeze saying, "Oh, yeah, let's go get some diamonds," and then title scene. Yes, that's very interesting, isn't it? No, not at all. Will that make me want to watch the rest of the episode? No. Alright, so here we go. At Gotham Museum, Guard 1 says, "What a boring night this is. No action." Guard 1 says, "When you have worked here for a while, you will love nights like this." Guard 1 says, "Yeah, right." And Guard 2 says, "Well, check camera what?" And then Guard 2 is frozen. And then Guard 1 says, "Mr. Free," and then he's frozen too. So, wow, they're pretty dumb, you know. You would think they would have someone checking the cameras, and they're like, "No, let's just wait around, see what happens, you know. Maybe we'll get surprised. Maybe we'll make the night more interesting." What a bunch of idiots. See, this is why Batman has to do everything. The guards in this are dumb. All right, here we go. So Mr. Freeze says, "Ha, boys, get those diamonds." And then Henchman 1 says, "You got it, boss." Not very necessary. Could have just, like, nodded or something, you know, but whatever. Henchmen bust open the cast, and take the diamonds over to Mr. Freeze in crates. That's actually what it says, not even lying. Mr. Freeze says, "Ah, yes, these are perfect." The glass breaks on the ceiling, and Batman and Robin. That's what it says, too. The glass breaks on the ceiling, and Batman and Robin. The glass also breaks in Batman and Robin, too, apparently. I guess their bones are made of glass. I don't know. Batman says, "Freeze, you are going back to Arkham." It never established that he broke out of Arkham, but I guess that establishes that he did, so that's fine, I guess. Mr. Freeze says, "No, Batman, your dear bird is going to be a popsicle." Batman says, "Robin, move." And then Mr. Freeze freezes and Robin anyways, because Robin is too slow, as he's dumb in this series, apparently. Batman says, "Robin." And then Mr. Freeze says, "Act fast or he will stay frozen." Act fast or he will stay froze. Yes, very good grammar. "Stay frosty." Mr. Freeze freezes the wall and punches it, and they walk out. I don't know how well that would work. Honestly, it'd probably take a little more than just like a quick blast device to freeze a wall, but then again, I don't know. Okay, Batman says this heat pack should do the trick. Why don't you, instead of saying it, just actually do it, Batman, you idiot. Who is he talking to right now? He's not talking to anyone. Is he talking to Frozen Robin because he can't hear him? Anyways, Batman takes out the heat pack, and Robin melts. Robin melts. It doesn't say the ice around Robin melts. It just says Robin melts. So he just, like, melted Robin. Jeez, it's brutal. Robin says, "Thanks, Batman." I guess it's just a puddle of plastic talking to him. Jeez. Batman says, "Anytime." "Well, Commissioner Gordon won't be happy that Mr. Freeze got away." "Well, gee, you think? But I'm glad that you are okay." Batman says, "Come on, let's go home." That is absolutely what Batman would say in that situation, right? No, not at all. You have to know your characters, know how they speak. This is clearly not what Batman would say. Commissioner Gordon won't be happy. They didn't even bother going after Mr. Freeze. He's probably just like in the alleyway at this point. You could have just like ran out the frozen wall, busted up thingy-mabob or whatever, broken wall, and gotten Mr. Freeze. Batman's like, "No, let's just go home. We don't need to bother looking for him." They walk to their cars. In the Batcave, Batman says, well, I figured out places Mr. Freeze would go, and I have a list. That's very clunky. You should have just said, I have a list of places where Mr. Freeze would go. That's a little better. It's still bad, but whatever. Ace Chemicals, Jenny Diamonds, and Gold and Gotham's... Jenny's Diamonds and Gold, and Gotham's Diamond Mine. Why is there a diamond mine in Gotham? I don't know. I will check Ace, you check Jenny's Diamonds. Got it. Why don't you give the list to the police so they could check the other places too? Because, those are only 2 places. You dummy. You just doesn't use the police force at all. It's like, oh, wow, we could use the police, but then, no, he's just going to do it all himself, I guess. Robin says, got it. And then at Mr. Freeze's lair, Mr. Freeze says, good job tonight, boys. You did well. Now I need you to do me some favors. Henchman 1 says, sure, boss. And then Henchman 2 says, anything for you, boss. And Mr. Freeze says, one of you go to one of you go to Jenny's Diamonds and Gold, and the other on 22nd Street, and the other go to Ace Chemicals. Now, look, Batman somehow managed to choose like the perfect place. Like Mr. Freeze isn't gonna go to the diamond mine. He's just gonna go to Jenny's and Ace. That was incredibly lucky, I must say. So yeah, not convenient at all. Henchman 1 says, got it. Later at Jenny's, Robin says, no one is here. Maybe I should wait. Hey, there is a car pulling up. You didn't have to wait that long. He's like, oh, hey, wow, there's nobody here. I guess I should wait. Oh, wait a second, there's a car. Then Henchman 1 starts shooting. Robin ducks and throws a batarang at the car. Robin says, ha! Henchman 1 jumps out of the car. Henchman 1 runs at Robin, and Robin punches him. Robin takes out his phone. You'd think that Robin would have like some sort of like communicator or something, like an earpiece or something, but nope, he's just going to use his phone. Of course. Robin says, Batman, someone came to Jenny's and tried to shoot me. Batman says, are you okay? You think that he would have said, Batman, someone shot me if he wasn't alright, but Robin says, yes, I knocked out the person that tried to shoot me. Look how clunky that is. Someone came to Jenny's and tried to shoot me, and then he says, yes, I knocked out the person that tried to shoot me. He could have just said, yes, I knocked out the thug or whatever, But no, had to really make sure that Batman knew what he was talking about. Alright, and then Batman says, good, meet me at Ace. I'm heading there right now. Why isn't he just going to wait around at the diamond store? You never know, someone else could show up too, but I guess not. Batman's like, no, Mr. Freeze only has 2 henchmen. But okay, anyways, so Robin says, got it, of course, you always have to add that at the end, got it, all this got it's in the script. Yes, all of them are very necessary, of course. Batman parks outside Ace and jumps out. Henchman 2 starts shooting, and Batman knocks him out. That was pretty fast. In Ace, Henchman 3. Boss, sounds like we have a guest. Mr. Freeze is mixing some chemicals. He looks up. Mr. Freeze says, whoa, don't just stand there, bring him in. But you might want to knock him out first. That's a pretty dumb line, too, I'm not going to lie. Most of these lines are pretty dumb anyway, so... Wait, guess what he says? Got it. Yes, of course. Henchman 3 walks out while Mr. Freeze is messing around with chemicals. Okay, you usually would think you would say like is mixing up chemicals and stuff. No, he's just messing around with them. He's just trying to make something, trying to make a glow stick or something. I don't know. Henchman 3 starts a fist fight with Batman. Batman knocks him out. Robin rides up. All right, well, thanks for the help, Robin. Batman says, here he is. Freeze's guards attacked. Robin says, is he inside Ace? Well, is there like nobody in Ace right now? Like, what is going on? Why is it just like so easy to get inside Ace Chemicals? What is this? Robin says, is he in Ace? And then Batman says, only one way to find out. And then inside Ace. Henchman 4. Sir, I hear footsteps. I like how they just walk in instead of like trying to sneak around or whatever. Just straight up just walk in. Wow. Henchman Mr. Freeze says, take care of them. The diamond is almost complete. Then we can freeze Gotham. What? It never said anything about freezing Gotham, but now he finally reveals like what he's doing, but it's like it's really stupid. Like there's no reason for him to do that at all. He's trying to cure his wife at first. Now he's like, oh, just freeze Gotham. That'll cure her, right? Yeah. I have no idea, honestly. Anyways, well, what does he mean the diamond is almost complete? What was he like making the diamond or something? Here, fist fight, and someone go, oof. I'm not even joking, that's what it says. Batman and Robin walk in. Give it up, Freeze. It is over. The police are coming as I speak to arrest you. That's very clunky, too. It never confirmed that Batman actually called the police or whatever. But I guess he did it off camera or whatever. Mr. Freeze says, why would I want to do that? And then Freeze fires his freeze ray. Batman and Robin dodge it. Batman throws a batarang at Freeze, but he catches it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Mr. Freeze says, your toys will do nothing against the power of my freeze ray. Mr. Freeze shoots again. Batman and Robin dodge. Batman throws a heat pack on the ground and it slides to Mr. Freeze's feet. Mr. Freeze's feet. Jeez. Robin throws a batarang at Freeze's helm and it cracks. Freeze goes, the heat, ah. The police walk in. Police 1, don't move, you are under arrest. Mr. Freeze, I don't know why that made me laugh. It's just don't move, you are under arrest. Yeah, very, very generic. Freeze stands up and the police take him out. Outside, it sounds weird. They take him out. They like shoot him. No, it just means they take him out of the building. Police captain. This was it's a character that was in it for a while. Like he was a reoccurring character, even though he's like incredibly pointless. Basically, he's just there to talk to them at the end, and it really just drags out. It's basically the same thing every time. So, anyways, police captain's like, "Good work, dynamic duo. I have a question though." Batman's like, "What is it?" Police captain says, "Why did he steal those diamonds?" Then Robin said, "He uses them to power his freeze ray. He was planning on freezing Gotham." It's like only Gotham, not even the world, just Gotham. It's like, no, screw Gotham. Anyways, so police captain says, "Good thing you stopped him." Wow, no kidding. They walk away. In the Batcave, Batman says, "I have a feeling something is going on. A couple weeks ago, when we fought Joker, not fought, but with a TH, when we fought about Joker, it seemed like he wanted to go back to Arkham. He didn't put up a big fight like he always does. No traps, nothing." Robin says, what should we do?" Batman says, "Wait and watch carefully. Like, we're not going to investigate this. Let's just wait and see what happens." Yes, what a great idea, huh? Okay, so at Arkham, Mr. Freeze picks up a note that was slid under his door. Mr. Freeze, what do we have here? On the Joker, on the screen, Red and Joker's voice says, "I have a plan that will get you out of here and allow you to take revenge on the dynamic duo. Sincerely, JPS. Sincerely, Mr. J. JPS. Sincerely, Mr. J. P.S. Talk to me at dinner if you are in." Ha 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 ha. And that was really bad Joker voice I used to do for the videos. Yes, it was very good, wasn't it? Yes, better than Skinny Zach Films. Obviously, no, okay, I'm just kidding. Mr. Freeze says, "Ha ha, this is perfect." The end. Thank goodness it's over. What an awful episode. You see, do you feel anything for Mr. Freeze at all? Do you feel anything for these characters? No, I don't feel anything for these characters either. So, yeah, they're just so badly written that it's just boring, and it's boring. That's what it is. It's just boring. There's some action in it, but it's still just boring dialogue. It's just all boring. You ready for something even worse? Here we have Batman and Robin, episode 4. No, I'm Batman. First off, what a great name, right? No, not at all. Okay, so, what, you're gonna see like, what, is that like the 4th film of the Nolan series? It's called I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman. No, it's just a bad name, man. Just, if you use that in your series, just don't, okay? I'm just saying, just don't. Okay, anyways, so this script is 11 pages long, unfortunately, and it's 1,408 pages. That's, hold on, 408 words. That's better. Okay, if it was that many pages, I probably would have just actually like printed all this out and just set it on fire, honestly. Anyways, okay, so at Gotham Bay, in Falcone's office, a knock at the door. "Come in," that says Falcone. Henchman 1 comes in. Henchman 1, "Sir, he is here to see you." And then Falcone says, "Good, send him in." A fake Batman walks in. Fake Batman, that's literally what I put his character name. It's just fake Batman. "You want to see me, sir?" And then Falcone says, "I have a job for you, and if you succeed, you will be paid well." That's a very weird way to say it. And then fake Batman says, "I'm listening." Then title scene. So that's not a bad title scene because, you know, you get a little intrigue. You know, you're like, wait, whoa, who is this fake Batman guy? Is this Batman? Is Batman working for Falcone? What is going on? So, you know, that's not a terrible segue into the title. Okay, so now we're at the Batcave. It says, "Batman. Well, Robin, doesn't look like there's anything going on tonight. For once, looks like we have the day off. There's nothing going on tonight. Day off. You think we'd have the night off?" I'm just saying. Anyways, so Robin says, "Well, what are we gonna do?" Like, "Hey, we need to catch up on Friends, Robin. We've been a little behind." No, okay. Batman says, "I want to tell that Dr. Crane guy about my suspicions. He's finally acting on his suspicions." Jeez, Batman. How long has it been? I have no idea. Time is irrelevant in this series, apparently. Anyways, Robin says, "Is he the guy that runs Arkham?" And then Batman says, "Yes." You think that what I would do right now is, first off, that line is pretty dumb. But if I had to keep it, I would say, "Is he the guy that runs Arkham?" And then it just transitions to Arkham, which I guess would work. But Batman has to say yes, and which really sounds dumb. Anyways, so at Arkham, Dr. Crane, or Batman says, "Dr. Crane, we need to talk to you." Dr. Crane says, "What is it, Batman? I'm a very busy man, but I have time for you." That's kind of weird. You would say, "What is it, Batman? I'm a little busy, but I think I have time for you." But that's, I don't know, it's a weird way to phrase it. Anyways, Batman says, "I think Joker is up to something, like a big jailbreak." And then Dr. Crane says, "Well, I have been working hard with the Joker. He's doing well, and there are plenty of guards on duty." I guess that's fair enough. Batman says, "Then why did he escape so easily? Did your guards not notice the hole in the wall?" Dr. Crane says, "The guard that was on duty must have been drunk at the time." That's a really stupid excuse. "Oh, you're just drunk. I just let my guards drink all the time. It's fine. It's normal." Robin says, "May we ask him some questions?" And then Dr. Crane says, "Of course." He presses a button and he says, "Please send Marcus Johnson in here at once." So as you can tell, Dr. Crane, of course, is obviously the Scarecrow. And the original plan for Marcus Johnson, he's just some random person that I came up with. It's like the most generic person ever. It's like a bowl of vanilla ice cream. I like vanilla ice cream, but he's just so plain. But anyways, he was going to be the person that ran Arkham after Crane was arrested. But it's whatever. It's kind of dumb. That's a weird person to choose. I'd probably choose someone else now. I don't know. But anyways, so Marcus or Dr. Crane, Mark comes in. Dr. Crane says, "Batman and Robin have some questions for you." Marcus says, "Okay." He's just like, "Oh yeah, okay, whatever." Robin says, "Dr. Crane, we need to ask him some questions in private." I remember specifically saying it like that. It's very bad. Dr. Crane's like, "Of course." He says "of course" twice. Yes, brilliant writing. Crane leaves the room. Batman says, "Sit down." And then Marcus says, "What do you want to know?" And then Robin says, "About the night Joker escaped." Batman says, "According to Crane, you were drunk." Marcus says, "I was not. I never drink." And then Robin says, "Did you notice that big hole in the wall in Joker's cell? When it shouldn't be the big hole in Joker's cell instead of in the wall in Joker's cell?" It's a little wordy. Marcus says, "Yes, Dr. Crane said that there was reinforced glass there because they were replacing the wall." All right, I get. You think that if they were replacing the wall, it would have moved him to a different cell? But like, "Oh, just knock it down while he's in there. We'll replace it while he's in there." Yes, that is genius, of course. Batman says, "Didn't you think that was a little weird?" Exactly. Marcus says, "I was told not to overthink things, that everything was under control." Yes, of course. Batman says, "Crane knows something." Marcus says, "Some of the officers have been suspicious." Robin says, "Batman, there is a bug in here. Someone is listening in on us." Batman says, "Get Crane back in here." Robin goes out and walks back in with Crane. And then Dr. Crane says, "Done." Done? And then Batman says, "Yes, we found a bug in your office." Like, "Oh, god dang, these freaking cockroaches are all over the place." And he says, "Really? One of the patients must have put it in there." Yes, of course, because he allows the patients to have all this technological stuff with them while they're in while they're in Arkham. Yes, obviously. Batman says, "Well, thanks for the cooperation." Batman says, on this series. Dr. Crane says, "Thanks for the tips." Like, what? The tip that there's a bug in your room? So I think he pointed it there. It's pretty obvious that he pointed it there. Who else would do that? At the Batcave, Robin says, "I don't trust that Crane guy. Something is wrong." Then the phone rings. Batman says, "Hello, Commissioner." And then the Commissioner says, "Come to my office." And then Batman says, "What is wrong?" Instead of "what's wrong," you think it would be a little better, but even still, that line's not that great. But what is wrong? Commissioner says, "Just come." And then Robin says, "What is it?" And then Batman says, "The Commissioner wants us at his office." Like, geez, that whole scene is just completely wasted by so many lines that are unnecessary in there. At Commissioner Gordon's office, Commissioner says, "I'm sorry, Batman, but you are under arrest." Robin says, "What? What did he do?" And then the police come up behind Batman, and Commissioner said, he stole $2 million. Like, how can you get $2 million? I don't think banks have that much in their vaults. And then Robin says, or I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think they do though. That seems a little excessive. Anyways, Robin says, "That can't be true." Batman says, "I will come with you, but I didn't do it. I will wait until this matter is solved. Investigate, Robin. You can find the answer." And then Robin says, "Okay, Batman, good luck." I don't know. That seems like such a weird response. But He doesn't seem that upset by it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, Batman. Good luck. And then the police take Batman away. Commissioner says, I know Batman wouldn't do this, but we have the evidence. And then Robin says, I will prove your evidence wrong. And then the commissioner says, I hope you do. And then Robin leaves. Then Robin is about to hop into the Red Wing when fake Batman walks up. And then Robin says, Batman, but you're supposed to be in jail. Why are you here? And then fake Batman says, the commissioner said I could investigate the crime. And then Robin says, I should call and make sure. And then fake Batman says, we don't have time. We can call later. And then Robin says, I should go back up to the commissioner's office. And then fake Batman says, trust me. And then Robin says, well, okay, you need your partner. Let's investigate. And then oh boy, I remember this scene. Fake Batman says, let's go to the base. And then Robin says, you mean the Batcave? Remember, we don't call it the base. What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You mean the Batcave? We don't call it the base. Who wrote this? Oh, I know who wrote this, but honestly, what? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Okay. Batman says, oh, right, I forgot. They drugged me so I wouldn't break free. Okay. Yes, of course, obviously. Robin says, okay, well, I guess I will lead the way. And then Batman says, good idea. I probably don't even remember my own name. The police have some strong stuff. What is this, honestly? Robin says, what was it called? And then fake Batman says, I can't remember. And then Robin says, alright, let's go home. Honestly, this whole thing is just like the dumbest thing ever. This is probably like the worst episode I've written. I could be wrong though, we'll see. I'm probably wrong. Anyways, Robin says, at the Batcave, Robin says, okay, Batman, what are we going to do now? And then fake Batman says, you can call me by my real name, Robin. Robin says, then what is your real name? And then fake Batman said, I told you the police knocked me out. That's like some really strong stuff. That's like honestly like too strong, man. You could probably kill someone with that. Like if they can't even remember their own name, what is that? Robin says, didn't you say they gave you medicine? No, he said drugs, Robin. He gave him drugs. Fake Batman says, yeah, that's what I meant. And Robin says, what is my real name then? And then fake Batman says, I don't remember. Why don't you refresh my memory? See, look how sketchy this is. Like, incredibly, it was like the most sketchy thing I've ever heard. And then Alfred says, welcome back, Master Bruce and Master Rob, or Master... And then Robin says, Alfred, we need to talk. I need to talk to you. And then Alfred said, of course, Robin. And then they walk out of the Batcave. Robin says, Alfred, that isn't Bruce. He was arrested because he stole money. And then Alfred says, that doesn't sound like him at all. It's like, well, you think a billionaire that robs a bank? Wow, geez. Robin says, you are right. He would never do that. Genius. That Batman in the cave is an imposter. And then Alfred said, what should we do? And then Robin says, we are going to capture him and question him. Yes, very clunky again. All right. Just tell me what to do, Alfred says. And then Robin says, alright, here's the plan. That's too many alrights already, alright? Later, Alfred says, Master Batman, would you like some tea? This is usually the time that you ask for some. And then fake Batman says, sure, Alfred. And then Alfred says, I hope you get your memory back. And then Robin says, Batman, I need your help. Fake Batman says, of course, Robin, what is it? And then Robin says, sit down, I want to paint you for my art class. What? Who would fall for that? If someone says, oh, I want to pay you for my art class, don't do it. It's a trap, alright? Honestly. What? That's the weirdest excuse I've ever heard. Anyways, where'd I go? Okay, and then fake Batman says, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. And then Robin says, thanks, this should get me an A. You think the teacher would question how they got such a good painting of Batman? I guess I could say, like, oh, I got it from a reference picture or something, but honestly, that's a little suspicious, Robin. Anyways, Alfred comes up with ropes and sneaks up on fake Batman and ties him down. And then fake Batman says, Robin, Alfred is a traitor. And then Robin says, no, Batman, you are. And then fake Batman says, what are you talking about? And then Robin says, you aren't Batman. And then fake Batman says, yes, I am. Robin says, I called the commissioner. He said Batman is still there. And then fake Batman says, that's impossible. And then Batman walks up, and Batman says, oh, is it now? I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Just like imagining that, like actually like being like kind of good. Like just Batman like, oh, is it now? And then fake Batman says, no, he's the imposter. And then Batman says, Robin, take off the mask. And then Robin says, got it. Robin pulls off the mask. Robin, that looks nothing like you, Batman. Fake Batman says, no, this isn't happening. And then Batman says, who are you working for? And then fake Batman says, I. And then real Batman says, who? And it's basically the same scene from the second one, Two's companies. Like, Batman's like, who are you working for? Who? And then, let's see. Fake Batman says, Falcone, it was Falcone. And then Robin says, great, him again. And then Batman says, the police have been trying to arrest him for years. What years? Why did it take so long, man? I don't think... years. Jeez, man. Anyways, Robin says, we must take action. Batman says, I agree, but we have some other problems at the moment, like the possible breakout that could happen at Arkham. And then Robin says, let's talk to the police. And then later, Commissioner Gordon says, thank you so much, Batman and Robin. I'm so sorry, Batman. I knew he would never do something like that. And then Batman says, it is all right. And then... Robin says, where are you keeping him? Commissioner says, Dr. Crane interrogated him and said he thought he was Batman, so he wants him in Arkham. So I guess he just says, oh yeah, he's insane. Of course he is. Batman says, who is that guy anyways? Commissioner, his name is Henry Alexander. That's a very, very generic name. Oh, Henry Alexander. If your name is Henry Alexander, I'm sorry, but that name is a little generic. Anyways, he said he is an assassin and a thief. He has been hired by many people like Ra's al Ghul. There's no S, it's just Ra's al Ghul, the Penguin, and even the Joker. I don't think the Penguin actually exists yet in this yet, so I don't know how he was hired by the Penguin since he doesn't exist. But anyways, he is close to becoming a master assassin. He's part of some group of assassins, but he would not give us the name. I'm pretty sure that's the League of Shadows. But honestly, though, if he's a master assassin, how the heck did he get captured? So he's just I don't think he's a master assassin, honestly. I think he's close to becoming master assassin means that he's like, he just started out, honestly. He's a dummy. Anyways, Batman says, was he ever considered insane? Commissioner says, it says in his file that he has never been considered insane. Alright. Batman says, don't you think it is weird that all of a sudden, that he is all of a sudden insane? Commissioner says, I trust Dr. Crane, but you were right. Alright. Batman says, keep an eye on Arkham. Commissioner says, got it, I'll send in more guards. And then Batman says, good. Commissioner says, what's going on? And then he turns around. Batman? Robin? At Arkham. Wait, there's an extra page. I don't know why there's an extra page. This is only 10 pages long. Okay, alright. At Arkham. Fake Batman. Who could Batman be? Bruce Founder? Bruce Smithers? Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne. That's it. Bruce Wayne is Batman. What? So, I gotta say, what the actual heck? So he's just like naming off random last names. He's like, oh yeah, Bruce Wayne, obviously. It's not like there's probably like 100 Bruces in just whatever, just 100 Bruces in Gotham or something. No, there's only one. It's just Bruce Wayne. There's only 3 people. It's Bruce Founder, Bruce Smithers, and Bruce Wayne. I don't think Bruce Founder or Bruce Smithers would be it, so it has to be Bruce Wayne. Of course, yes, it makes perfect sense. Alright, Guard 1 says, you are crazy. He has billions of dollars. Why would he go around fighting crime in a batsuit? Guard 1 walks away. A note is slid under the door. There's like such bad security at Arkham, I'm not even gonna lie. Fake Batman says, what is it? He picks it up. Fake Batman says, a jailbreak, perfect. I can tell Falcone who Batman is and make a fortune. The end. Oh, thank goodness it's over. Honestly, it's one of the worst episodes I have written. It's just so unbelievably dumb that like basically nothing happens. Like, we could have at least seen the robbery of Batman robbing a store. That could have been at least interesting, but all of it just basically takes place in Commissioner Gordon's office or in the Batcave. It's boring. So anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. We're probably going to be looking at some more bad scripts eventually, like including the rest of the Batman series. Like, we've got so much more to go through. There are, I want to say 30 episodes, so yeah, maybe not that much, but it's close to 30. I know I wrote all of Season 1, which is 20 episodes, and part of Season 2, I think half of it, which is 10 episodes. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!